Hi singers and music fans, and welcome to this reaction and analysis of Beyonce live at the MTV VMA Awards in 2011 singing Love on Top. What a gargantuan song. I mentioned Beyonce in my last video, which was an analysis of another queen, Whitney. The reason why I picked this song of all Beyonce songs is because the way that she uses her body at the end of this video, of this performance, is just phenomenal. And when a singer first brought this to me, we were wanting to find out, how does she do it? You know, how does she physically deliver this? So we found this video, we watched the end, but I've not really sat through it in its entirety. So I'm really looking forward to. There's so much to unpack when it comes to Beyonce. She's just a world-class, perfect singer, an amazing performer. So I'm really excited to watch this from the top. Love on Top. Here we go. Drama.
TV. There was a time when music just made you feel so good. Tonight I want you to stand up on your feet. I want you to feel the love that's growing inside of me. Hey, hey, woo! Bring the beat in.
It just makes you want to dance. Makes you feel good straight away. Beautiful. Awesome. There's so much to say when it comes to Beyonce. I could go so deep, but I won't. We could be here for hours, right? So what I'm loving about the way that she's performing this song is that she's fully embodying it. And I talked about this in my Whitney video, but let's unpack that word embodiment, right? Because to me, in singing, this means many things. It means how we physically, technically use our bodies to sing the song. But that also works beautifully in conjunction with performance. For example, we've got fighting through my tears, and then on the put me first, there's like a little, she's hopping on her feet, put me first, to sing those words. And I'm seeing that quite a lot throughout the whole performance. She is singing the song with her whole self. And the other thing that comes into embodiment, it's not just physicality and technique, it's intention, emotion, attitude, energy, right? So all of those woo-woo things as well. And we need all these things as a singer. We cannot just think technically, or we're not going to connect with our audience. But similarly, if we're just thinking performance, we might be forgetting to underpin it with technique. And she is bringing embodiment in all facets into this performance wonderfully. It's absolutely exemplary. So loving it so far. Can't wait to see more. More of it. Come on. It's like she's singing the story. Yeah, so Beyonce's got this amazing mixed voice, right? Now, when I talk about mixed voice, a lot of singers come to lessons and they've heard this term mixed voice and they want to work on their mixed voice. It's really important that if you are wanting to use your mixed voice, you have to have a developed chest voice and a developed head voice first, because if you're mixing it, basically you're mixing those two registers and those two qualities of voices. Chest voice is "You're the one I love," right? That's so chest voice. It's you. That's head voice. So we've kind of got like the power and muscular sound of a belty chest, and the lighter, sweeter reverberations up in the head that you hear on the you lick. When we are trying to mix those two voices, there is a bridge where we are transitioning between the two, and it is a right old clunky ride for us singers to do that. It can sound very wobbly, very breaky, very flippy. You really must persevere if you want to bring those two voices together and for the mix to emerge. So if I just reiterate, chest, oh, head, you, mixed, Now, Beyonce has got the most amazing mix in the world. It is absolutely exemplary. There's a sweetness and a power in her voice throughout her range all at once. I don't know how she does it. I know she was so incredibly disciplined from such a young age, and her technique is just flawless. But what I love about this performance is she's adding in so much growl and grit and kind of a nice sort of funky aggression as well. When she came out as a solo artist, we saw so much of that sort of Tina Turner influence in her performance. I'm also seeing like Michael Jackson influence in the way that she moves her body. He was so rhythmical and percussive as a vocalist and embodied that in his movements as well. And I'm seeing that a lot with Beyonce here. But yeah, there's this sweetness and purity and technical excellence. But when she sings live, she elevates it beyond sort of a pop R&B record. It's funky, it's gritty, it's Tina Turner-y. I am here for it. I want to hear more. Legends watching her as well. She's giving them a masterclass. Here we go, key changes. Okay, so as I mentioned anchoring in the last video, the Whitney video, this is what I meant when I said Beyonce juices her body for all it's worth to get that voice out. You're going to see it now in these key changes, how physical she is. She's working for it, man. This is like a session in the gym, and this song it is so hard to sing. This is how hard you got to work for it. And even Beyonce, who will make anything hard look easy, you can see that she's working so much for this. It is an absolute aerobic, gymnastic, athletic sport that she's taking part in. Watch out for how massive she makes her movements. We saw one there where she did like this. She came in. I'll take it back and show you. But you're going to see everything now from her almost like dropping a squat to lots of kind of like leaning forward like this. She goes all the way to the floor at one point, because we know that supporting the voice comes from the core. The core muscles support, the diaphragm supports the lungs, supports the larynx, right? So if the foundation of that is the core muscles, then how best we support our core is how best we are supporting our voice. And remember, some songs are gentle and they don't need as much push as this, right? But you'd still need that little bit of support. But my God, this is a song that needs this is a core workout in the gym, which we are about to see. Watch this. Look at that, all the way to the floor. That's dropping anchor. it's done. You want to sing this song, you got to work this hard. Love this. Oh, whoa, who's knackered just watching that? Woo! And pregnant. Oh, sweet. What a killer performance. I also love the way that when she ends it, she puts in that lovely little blues riff, and it's not just it's like a moment where she can actually take a little bit of a break by not keep sustaining those high notes. If she's bringing that melody down, but she's doing it in such a flavoursome bluesy way, you know, and singers have to do this sometimes when we are relentlessly hitting high notes. Adapting your melody as a way to save your voice. I don't feel shortchanged by those notes. I think that they're sexy and bluesy and funky, and I feel like she's given us an extra treat by including them. What can we learn from Beyonce? Oh my God, we can learn everything, and I could be here for hours. But mixed voice, the purity and the power through an entire range comes from strong chest, strong head, bridge work between the two, and the mix emerges. We've learned that embodiment is all about singing the song with your whole body. So your technical physicality, your performance physicality, and the two work beautifully together. Story, intention, sass, attitude, queen. We've obviously watched an anchoring masterclass because she is giving the end of that song, those key changes, everything she's got. It's like watching somebody work out in the gym, and that's what it takes sometimes to sing a song as physically demanding as this. And we've also learned that sometimes you got to actually just chill out when you're singing and add a little something, add a little melodic twist that will make it a little bit easier for yourself when something's going relentlessly. But if you can do that in a musical way, it will enhance the song whilst it makes it easier for you. That's a win-win for everybody. Yay! If you've enjoyed this video, please like, please subscribe, please leave a comment. If you want to buy me a coffee, the link is in the description. I hope that watching Love on Top has put you on top for the rest of your day. Bye.